Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This video, we're gonna preface this with a tip of the hat to the Mad Cat. Over on the podcast Discord, I haven't been sniffing around Arbitrum too much, but apparently he has. He kind of gave me a little heads up on Dex over there called Camelot, and it looks interesting. And as we continue to branch out and away from the cosmos, I want to try to bring you guys all the information that we can. So we're going to do this as more or less a step-by-step. So it might be kind of a longish video, but I want to make sure that you have all the information that you need if you decide to come over this way. So the Dex in question is Camelot right here, Camelot.exchange. Again, it is on Arbitrum. Launch the app. You're going to end up over here. Now, what I did like about this is some of these pools are pretty interesting. Now, I mean, they have a standard swap function. Gas fees are they're not exactly dirt cheap, but they're reasonable, and particularly if you're talking about Ethereum. So yeah, they're not bad at all. I think I made a swap over here, just Ethereum to a native USDC, and let me see how much my Ethereum balance. Yeah, we'll do a little bit. So if you wanted to make a really basic swap here, 0.05 Ethereum to 95 USDC, and you come in and you hit swap. We'll walk through it all together. You guys can see each and every step. I hope I'm on Arbitrum. I am on Arbitrum. 79 cents. So we're not talking about massive gas fees. It's not Cosmos type of gas fees, but they're reasonable. And because they're reasonable, this is why I'm more or less willing to explore this. So why the transaction is processing. There we go. We just got it confirmed. So that made the swap. Now, for the Cosmos folks and the podcast folks that haven't spent a lot of time off from there, let's go ahead and just walk through a little bit how to actually get Ethereum onto Arbitrum, how to get Ethereum onto ARB, and a couple different ways. Probably the easiest, if you just don't want to mess around, would be Rango. I like it. I like Rango. It's an aggregator. I kind of dig this one. And if you wanted to do it real simple, just put some Atom out in your wallet, and you got to connect up your wallets. So we'll connect Kepler, and you're going to have to connect your MetaMask, and there you go. So it's going to come up. It's going to read your wallets, just balances, make sure that they're there, make sure they're available. So probably one of the easiest ways, and this is going to be a multi-step, but we'll do it for either way you want to do it, would just be from Cosmos to Ethereum. And this is the nice, simplest swap. So 112, you're going to eat it on gas because, again, you're going here to Ethereum. It's not the only way. This is a straight swap, Atom to Ethereum via Thorchain. Now, you can also go straight to Arbitrum if you want to save a step. And in this case, it's going to send you through Avalanche, AVAX. See it right there? So it's going to send you through Avalanche if you want to go that way. Now, you're going to save on some gas fees, but you're going to have some AVAX available because you got to pay gas fees off from Cosmos. You have to pay them through AVAX, and then it'll end up in your Arbitrum wallet. So if you want to do it that way, that is one way. Another way, if you just want to put it straight, just do a straight swap for Ethereum, then you can bridge it right here through MetaMask. Nice and easy. So if you open up, I'll tell you what, let's do it real time. So if you went into your MetaMask wallet and you told it that you want to bridge, it's going to send you right to here. So in this case, you'd be going from Ethereum to Arbitrum, and you choose what kind of token. Say you wanted to send Ethereum. Say you want to send 0.1. If I could type 0.1. And in this case, it's going to set you up, and you're going to be bridging it. Now, there's going to be a cost. In this case, it's about $10. Takes 3 minutes. You're not on the Cosmos now, guys. All right, you're out in the great big wide world of the DeFi, and out here things cost. So you can do it that way just as well. I did it earlier, but we're shooting the video real time, so I don't think you guys need to sit here and wait for a bridge. You get the rub. So after you get some Ethereum onto your wallet, it is nice and easy. Now make sure that your MetaMask is set for Arbitrum, and then you're good to go. So you watched me do a swap earlier, and you see it's not terribly hard to do it. The gas fees, while they're not Cosmos levels, are certainly not. They're certainly not normal Ethereum levels. I'm a big fan of level twos, particularly if they could save me some gas money, and in this case they can. So go Arbitrum, big fan, huge fan, even though I haven't done a video on it yet. So after that, you've made your swap. So I want to pair up an Ethereum and USDC, and the reason I want to, because I just think that's a dynamite pairing. You can do a straight pool right here and get up to 20.95%. For Ethereum USDC, man, that is dynamite, and it pays you in Ethereum and USDC. It doesn't pay you in a bad DEX token. That's why I'm interested. That's why I'm here. That's why we're making this video, because this will pay me in the native tokens that I'm actually pairing, and that's what I want. I don't want to be paid up in a bad DEX token that I have to continually liquidate. So that is just the base if you wanted to get in like that, but now they have the ranged, and these are interesting. This is where it kind of got interesting for me. I haven't landed it yet. I'm going to do it. I figured we'd all do it together, and we'll make sure that it works. So in this case, I've already split off my Ethereum and my USDC because I want to jump in this pool. So we're going to create the pool. Now here's where the rub comes in. If you want the max, you're going to narrow it down. That means if the price of that token, that Ethereum in here, spins more than in that range, mean 5% plus or minus, you're no longer harvesting. So where I mentioned on the thumbnail here that you have to be Johnny on the spot and care about your money, you need to be Johnny on the spot and care about your money, because if you go into these very, very narrow ranges, you're not going to be earning. So, caveat emptor on this one. Now, I'm not going to go narrow because I'm still kind of feeling out this DEX, but I will do the common, and that gives me a 10% swing on either way. Ethereum, I don't see Ethereum moving 10% in a single day unless we're in some kind of really wicked black swan event. Not saying we won't be. I'm not saying that doesn't happen, because it certainly does. Yeah. All right. Anyway, look, that's my moderate input on this one. You do you, bro, and we're all good. So we're gonna see if I can make that range. Now, I already approved the Ethereum. That means that the network has I granted them the authority to spend a min-max out of my wallet. So I already did that one, but we'll approve the USDC so you can see it as well. Enter a number, let's say $10,000, which is more than I have. That's actually funny. And then we're going to hit next, and we're going to approve it. Now, we have to pay gas for this too. All right, time you come up here, you're paying gas. In this case, it's 17 cents processing. So I don't remember how long it takes. Okay, apparently it doesn't take that long. So after we get that in, we've decided how much we're going. This is going to be approximately $500, and we'll add liquidity. Now, this is uncharted for me, guys, all right? I haven't gone any farther than this. So what I'm seeing is exactly what you're seeing. We'll go ahead and add the liquidity. We know where we're at. We're going to be paying, well, that can't be right. No, I'm sorry, that is. I was like, if I paid $230 for gas, holy shit. No, we're not. We're paying, our gas is 61 cents for us to move that much Ethereum, and we're going to go ahead and confirm it. And I'm wondering if it's going to do the same thing for USDC. All right, apparently it does not. So that money should be in and should be farming right now. So again, haven't gone any farther with you guys or with this yet. I want you guys to see what I see. So let's see if any of this is actually working. And there is my position right there. So $485.62 that we have in this pool in that range. So I'm assuming, and we'll revisit this a couple times and we'll cover it in the live streams too. But I'm assuming if that thing says in range, that we are in range. so that this pool is actually earning that APR. And let's see if they break it out for me. So, yeah, I'm not seeing that APR. Wow. All right. Well, you know what? I'll take a little longer look, and I'm sure if there's somebody who's an absolute stud vet on this, they already know where I should be looking that I'm currently not. But there it is, and I'm sure the harvest button is going to let it pop up. I'm going to be able to harvest again with gas being what it is over here, 50, 60 cents every time you touch the button. You're going to want to wait till there is a little bit of buildup. So I'm seeing. Yeah, my pool composition, pending fees, and yeah, there we go. So it is churning. It's not going to churn real fast. That's not a whole lot of money in there, but it is churning. It is going away, and that's how you would get into that pool. Now there are some pretty neat ones over here that have me interested. Nothing like this. I'm really digging. I'm really digging that the Ethereum USDC. I'm really digging that pool. USDT, USDC, moderately interested, but I can do better over on Crescent, and I can do better than that right down here with, say, USDC, XLR, and Gravity Bridge at 11%. So I can do better there than I can on this DEX. As far as pairing a stable, I can do a hell of a lot better if I want to move them over to Shade. So there, again, a lot of considerations in here, but there are some nifty pools over here. This is how deep I looked into it. I haven't even looked at what the native DEX token is, but I'm pretty sure it's Grail. It just makes sense, man. It's Grail. This is Camelot. Come on. But yeah, aside from that, there's some nifty stuff over here. It might be worth exploring. You got to diversify. That's really all it comes down to, is that you have to diversify, and that includes diversifying your ecosystems. Now, I want to get heavier back into Ethereum, but it's expensive, man. Anytime you start moving over there, but now that Arbitrum is launched, and they're actually building some financials up on that. Cheap gas, man. I like cheap gas. If I can go cheap, I absolutely will. So that's it. All I got on this one, guys. Questions or comments, Scott at ThePodocasts.com. We will cover this at the live stream here at 11 o'clock, 11 or noon. Check the channel page. If you haven't, like, share, and subscribe. But if you hit the little bell icon, it'll tell you precisely when we're going live. And we'll walk through it and spend a little bit more time discussing it at lunch. Plus, I have a bone to pick with a validator, so that might be entertaining as well. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. Scott at ThePodcast.com. We answer any and all. And until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money. Cheers.